Is this a done deal? You're in? You
Done
made a
deal,
deal?
signed, delivered. It ain't a negotiation.
Wow.
It's a done deal, signed, delivered. McGregor will compete in the White House.
Looks like the Conor McGregor versus Masvidal fight at the White House isn't happening after all. Earlier this week, things got interesting when Dana White shut down any talk of McGregor fighting Michael Chandler at the UFC's planned June White House event, and that's when people started buzzing about a possible Masvidal matchup instead. The rumors picked up serious steam after Masvidal told Ariel Helwani that discussions were moving in a positive direction, but Dana White just threw cold water all over it. In a recent sit-down with TMZ Sports, White didn't hold back when asked about the potential McGregor-Masvidal bout, calling it goofy sh*T and making it crystal clear he doesn't pay attention to MMA internet chatter.
I'm sure you've heard the new talk is that Conor McGregor, Jorge Masvidal could be a potential.
No,
What's your thoughts? Oh, you haven't heard this?
No.
This is the biggest thing on social media now. Everyone's talking, that Chandler's out and Masvidal's in, and it's Conor and Masvidal.
You know what's funny? So in my algorithm on Instagram, I have nothing MMA.
Right?
Literally nothing MMA. I don't listen to any of the goofy
No.
that goes. No.
Is that considered goofy?
That's goofy shit. Yeah.
White straight up said almost everything you see online about the sport is wrong, just completely wrong. Right now, there's literally nothing on the books for the White House event, but that's about to change fast.
This Saturday, when this fight ends, Monday, we will be matchmaking. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll be building the White House card. I think we'll have it dialed in by the second week of February.
Wow.
We'll have everything dialed in.
After UFC 324 wraps up this Saturday, Dana and the matchmakers are diving straight into building that card, planning to work through Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday to put the whole thing together. Meanwhile, Merab might have cracked the code on handling Ilia Topuria in sparring, recently posting an Instagram story where he jokingly stuffed stones into his hand wraps during training, getting a good laugh out of Topuria in the process.
I'm going to spar Ilia Topuria like this.
Edson Barboza is looking noticeably bigger these days, and people are definitely taking notice. The 40-year-old veteran's been going through a rough patch lately, dropping 3 straight fights with his most recent loss coming by TKO to Jalen Turner at UFC 323 back in December. What's really catching people's attention is how much mass Barboza's put on, especially when you consider this is a guy who used to compete at featherweight before moving back up to lightweight. He recently dropped a video on social media showing off his bulked-up frame, and let's just say the transformation is hard to miss. Ali Abdelaziz just floated an interesting idea for Justin Gaethje's next fight if he gets past Paddy Pimblett this Saturday at UFC 324. Talking with Submission Radio, Abdelaziz pitched a Gaethje versus Conor McGregor matchup at the UFC White House event, and here's the kicker, he's talking about it being for the title. The scenario he's laying out depends on Gaethje winning and Ilia Topuria vacating the belt, which would open the door for this potential blockbuster.
Ilia Topuria don't want. He should be stripped and he should fight Justin to fight Arman Tsarukyan. Or screw the interim belt, grudge match, June 14, America's 250th birthday, Justin Gaethje versus Conor McGregor. What about that?
You think it's just so many possibilities, man.
But you understand, America's birthday, bring an Irish drunk guy to the White House, make sure he doesn't have any drugs on him or cocaine, fight Justin Gaethje, fight Conor, been running for all his life. But I think right now Conor's, I think right now he doesn't have options. Or he listen, he can do whatever he wants, but I would love to see this fight. And I think, listen, I might not like Conor, but I think Conor was at one point, he was a really, really good fighter.
The UFC just dropped some new footage of Dan Hooker and Israel Adesanya rolling together during training camp. True to form, the two spent more time throwing verbal jabs than actually grappling, keeping everyone entertained with their back-and-forth banter throughout the session.
Black men don't cheat.
Everybody know I cheat.
Oh boy, you know you want to, boy. Boy.
Are you talking to me? What? I can't hear. Just wait for it. he speaks English.
Son of it.
This fucking praying mantis has legs. Hold it out. Stop holding my gloves. You be cheating. Well, I'm a cheating.
Arman Tsarukyan isn't holding anything back when it comes to his championship ambitions. During a recent appearance on Demetrius Johnson's YouTube channel, Tsarukyan made it clear he'd sacrifice everything, his money, his watches, his cars, all of it, just for a shot at claiming UFC gold.
You need the UFC title. Do you need that?
Yes.
Why though?
Why? I need the UFC title more than everything in my life. I would give all money, all watches, all cars just to have that belt.
Why?
It's my dream. I wanna. You want something so much, you wanna get it. You know.
Yeah.
Maybe when I get it, I said.
Ooh, it's got chills.
Yeah. So you got 11.
I got 11.
11 title defense.
11 title defense, but I have 15. I should have 15 belts, but yeah, 15 times.
Oh, I want at least 3-4 times.
Yeah, you'll get it.
Arman also showed his competitive fire in a lighter moment, joking that he'd even step in for Kayla Harrison to take on Amanda Nunes if given the chance.
I'm here for the backup as well.
Yeah.
So if they call, you see like Amanda Nunes versus Harrison got injured, but if they need, I can fight with Amanda as well.
Now
155, please.
Dana White and Jake Paul just had an unexpected encounter that's getting people talking. After years of going back and forth at each other publicly, the two came face to face in a skybox at the CFP National Championship game between the Miami Hurricanes and Indiana Hoosiers down in Florida. Donald Trump was also there and seemed to facilitate a brief exchange between White and Paul, creating what looked like a pretty awkward moment for everyone involved.
Our back-to-back NBA champions, the Red Steppers. 4 hours.
Recent speculation about tension between Nick Diaz and his younger brother Nate has been swirling, and now Nick's addressed it head-on with a direct statement. In his message, Nick opened up about feeling controlled by people he once trusted, revealing he was in some kind of facility for over a year and believes those closest to him kept him there for their own reasons. He called out an older man who claims to speak for the family, dismissing everything he says as BS, and accusing him of trying to hold Nick down with negativity, along with YouTubers Nick sees as scammers chasing views. Nick emphasized his circle's gotten smaller because of all this, and he's now seeing things more clearly. He gave props to his wife Kayla, saying she's always had his back and never used anything against him for her own benefit, and also shouted out Marty Sano as someone who's been real from day one despite catching hate. As for Nate, Nick said he's not sure what his brother's issue is, but suggested Nate needs to cut out the trash talkers in his crew to keep things authentic. The whole situation's surprising given how Nick and Nate have stood side by side throughout their careers, which has some fans questioning whether Nick actually wrote the statement himself. One fan straight up said it's 100% not Nick, claiming it's Kayla and that only a 7-year-old would believe Nick wrote it, pointing out Kayla's admitted to running Nick's Instagram. Another commenter mentioned Nick just got out of rehab, just got married, and is now making statements like this, suggesting he's being influenced by his partner. Others brought up the effects of years of head trauma and questioned whether forcing someone with potential CTE into rehab was the right move, with one person saying the ones who took him to rehab did the right thing, while another claimed Nick's being brainwashed by Kayla and Marty Sano, even alleging they ruined his career and blackmailed him into marriage. So there you have it, the latest from inside the octagon and beyond. If you want to stay locked in on all the breaking news, the drama, and everything happening in MMA, make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell. Drop a comment below and let us know what you think about the Nick and Nate situation, or whether Dana's actually going to book something special for that White House event. We'll catch you in the next one.